Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Black History Moment. Imagine being a soldier fighting for a country that doesn't fully accept you, a citizen of a nation that sees you as property yet trusts you with a rifle. After the Civil War, with over 180,000 Black volunteers having fought for the Union, Congress passed the Army Reorganization Act of 1866. For the first time, it allowed Black men to serve in the regular peacetime army. This act created the 9th and 10th Cavalry and the 24th and 25th Infantry Regiments, all Black units with white officers. These men, many of them former slaves, headed west not for glory, but for dignity and a steady paycheck. And on the frontier, the Native American tribes they encountered gave them a name that would become legendary: Buffalo Soldiers. Why Buffalo? It was likely a term of respect from the Cheyenne and Comanche. They saw the connection between the soldiers' dark, curly hair and the coarse fur of the buffalo. Or perhaps they admired the fierce, almost spiritual fighting spirit of the men, who mirrored the way they viewed the buffalo. The soldiers wore the name with pride. The 10th Cavalry even adopted the buffalo as part of their regimental crest in 1911. Life on the frontier was brutal. The Buffalo Soldiers made up about 20% of the U.S. cavalry forces, but they were tasked with some of the worst jobs. They strung thousands of miles of telegraph wire, mapped uncharted territories, and built the very roads we still use today. They chased cattle rustlers, protected state coasters, and fought in the infamous Indian War, keeping peace in a rapidly expanding and often lawless nation. Their courage wasn't confined to the plains. In 1898, during the Spanish-American War, the Buffalo Soldiers played a pivotal role in the Battle of San Juan Hill. While Teddy Roosevelt got much of the glory, it was the Black cavalrymen of the 9th and 10th who made the brutal uphill charge that broke the enemy lines. But one of their most surprising roles came in a place of peace. Before the National Park Services existed, who protected Yosemite and Sequoia? The Buffalo Soldiers. Starting in the 1890s, these troops served as one of America's first park rangers. They evicted poachers, put out forest fires, and built trails. In 1903, Captain Charles Young, one of the few Black West Point graduates, became the first Black acting superintendent of Sequoia National Park, proving that these soldiers weren't just fighters, they were stewards of the American landscape. Despite their service, they faced constant discrimination, from poor equipment to outright violence from the very settlers they protected, and yet they persisted. By the end of the segregation era, over 30 Buffalo Soldiers had earned the Medal of Honor. They were one of the lowest desertion rates in the entire Army. The Buffalo Soldiers represented a profound duality in American history. They were instruments of manifest destiny, sometimes used to displace Native peoples. They were also symbols of Black resilience, proving their humanity and citizenship through sacrifice. They built the infrastructure of the West and guarded the beauty of our national parks, all while fighting for the right to be treated as equals. See you in the next Black History Moment.